Good reading, gang. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Alejandra. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, My Moon. Hey, Medicine. All right, gang. So, we're going to do a little quick energy check in. See what's going on with you. And we are out of here. All right. So, I hope you guys are having a good week. Um, and all that. Yeah, you welcome, Alejandra. Yeah, let's check in, my mom. I had a pretty good week tonight. I can't complain. Thanks. Okay. But yeah, it's probably buffering. It's already tripping, gang. But we gonna rock out. Okay, so you got the page of cups in the upright position. So some of you guys could be feeling. You could just be in a lighthearted mood, like a good mood or whatever. Um, yeah. But you got the Seven of Swords coming out with it, so I'm picking up a lot of energy from this. Now, you could be being kind hearted to someone and they could be being calculating. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, confirmation, my light. So, like, you could be being like, sincere. Hey, whatever, whatever. And somebody else on the back end is thinking how they can maybe use your innocence against you or something like that. All right, Three of Swords here. All right, so you could be too nice. And the energy of like people getting over on you though with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. Hey, Lily Cat. All right. So everybody doesn't deserve like your kindness or your joy or your smile because you could be being genuine and someone here is being calculating or strategic or something. Let's get the after tarot. Missed you last live, Lily Cat, or was you here? Lord, because I remember was wait, no, I think you was here last. No, girl, I don't know. Okay, show me the Seven of Swords. Why are they being strategic? With the Page of Cups, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was really positive. Had a lot of good messages for you guys. Um, show me Empress because okay, so you could maybe you're very wealthy. Okay, maybe you're very well to do. Hey, Shanaria, maybe you're very abundant. Okay, okay, so I just heard fool's gold. So it's like, okay, just picture this. Like an empress, right? But she's very or they're very so this empress is very kind, okay? They have a lot and they're very generous with the Page of Cups. Now, you might be thinking like, yeah, that's just who I am. But somebody in the Seven of Swords is thinking, like, damn, how can I take everything they have? Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords. So Spirit is saying that just because you have a lot don't mean you need to give a lot. Now I know that's very off-putting for those of you who could feel like you should always be in the giving energy. but not in this scenario because someone is in the Seven of Swords, and it's like they see that you have a lot and they want to take you for everything. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords. Somebody is trying to figure out a way to get the most from you without putting anything in. Like they just want to take it all. Show me this Seven of Swords. Somebody's trying to figure out like how can I get away with the Empress's um wealth or even energy with the Pentacles. I clarify the Seven of Swords. They get the Fool in reverse. Yeah, they're making a very foolish decision to think that you are the fool. See, with the Page of Cups and the Empress, it's like this is somebody who's grown as fuck. The Empress is grown. But this is also an energy of like you can have everything that you desire in some way, and you're coming across as naive with the Page of Cups. Thank you for the gift, the trophy cake. Somebody could think like, "Oh, you stupid," because you have a lot, but you're still kind. You know, because sometimes people think to have a lot means you got to be like condescending and rude and snooty or whatever. So since you're not like that, people who are operating in Seven of Swords energy, they feel like that's who they would be. You know, so they think that makes you unaware of something. I clarified the Three of Pentacles, excuse me, the Three of Swords in reverse, and I get the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. See, you've traveled many roads, you've worn many hats, you've been on many missions. This isn't your first rodeo. So if someone thinks that you're a fool, they're wrong with the Fool in reverse. They're the fool for thinking that they could fool you. So what's gonna happen here is when they try to get over, oh my God, that butterfly is pretty. Thank you. When they try to get over on you, what's going to happen is the Empress is going to step forward. That's like the mother also in the tarot. So you could be actively existing within your inner child and being and parent and reparenting yourself as the Empress. And I noticed like when, and I'm just speaking from perfect personal experience. This doesn't have to be your issue or story, but I've noticed times in the past when I led with my inner child, that made people think that I was like unaware, naive, green, you know? But some people just operate out of their inner child, but they're still extremely solid as the Empress. So that could be something that people try to, maybe they try to exploit your inner child, and then you have to step in and be this Empress. And now they feel foolish here. Show me the ten of, yeah, bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. Show me the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? That was a cute butterfly. I never knew you could do stickers on here, so I'll be so excited. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so somebody thinks that they're like a slick talker, like a, you know, they think they like smooth or whatever. You know, they think that they can like get over on you with the Seven of Swords and the Fool. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that makes you kind of get suited and booted, and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna have to show you. Like you might get into that energy with the with the Knight of Pentacles. That's a real show you type energy. So you might get into that energy, like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna have to show you that behind all this grace and softness, is a knight, somebody who's traveled, somebody who knows things. So you might have to do that. Show me. Yeah, five of wands. You might have to show them better than you can tell them. But I really don't want you to get derailed off your path just to kind of like have to show somebody something. But then Spirit says, but what if that is somebody's path? Because with the Page of Cups and the Empress, you could be passive, not passive aggressive. You could just kind of be passive because you're comfortable. You have the things that you need. You don't. Hey, Feather, you don't feel a lack anywhere. So when you lay back like that, the Empress and the Page of Cups, you will have people that will try you in a way with the Seven of Swords and the Fool, King of Wands, Five of Wands. So what if it is, if you are that passive person or you have been, what if that is part of your mission? Is to um, engage in some confrontation with the Five of Wands. Now, some people may hear a confrontation and they may think fighting, physical. I hope it doesn't come to that, but it may be you just having to like show that you can hang with the best of them in some kind of way. All right, show me. Yeah, judgment. So you have to call judgment on something. You have to blow the horn on something. You have to be the one to declare war. I declare war. Maybe you guys used to play that game when you were younger, but you may with the judgment crowning the Five of Wands here. You may have to be the one to declare war, but I don't feel like it's declaring war like you starting it. I feel like it's you finishing it with the judgment over the Five of Wands. That's a major arcana. Yeah. Show me. Now, some of you guys with the you got the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords coming out here. So some of you guys may be like, you know what? I'm too busy, focused right now, working my ass off, doing what I got to do, than to be engaging in confrontation or conflict with anyone. You know. And then, too, when you look here, the person on the Eight of Pentacles is focused on their work. The person in the Five of Swords is focused on the person in the Eight of Pentacles. So could be also an energy too of some of you minding your own business, getting shit done, and someone is like brooding with conflict for you because you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. We could look at it that way too. It's like oh, you're so busy on your mission. You don't have time to compete with anyone, Five of Wands. You don't have time to be in any type of confrontation with anyone. I hear somebody say, I just come here, Eight of Pentacles, to do my job and go home, or something like that. So for some of you, this could be on the job, but for some of you, this could just be you minding your business, period. And you have two energies here, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, who want to shift that. Somebody is like dying for your attention. But I feel like with the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, they're going about it the wrong way. Okay? Yeah, they are. Show me. Queen of Swords in reverse. Court card energy. So this is someone here who's they've got some choice words for you. But you know what Spirit is telling me? Thank you, Spirit. This person has been in this energy with you for quite some time. I feel like they're at a boiling point. So if you're in the Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, you're gonna be so busy, like minding your business, doing whatever you gotta do, that when this person does decide they have a gripe to pick with you, or they got some choice words for you, it could catch you off guard. But now that you know this, it's not. If the Tower of the High Priestess comes out, we know something. But I feel like this is something somebody has had in their system for a long time with the moon in reverse, and I feel like somebody's ready to like uncover this problem that they feel like you guys have. I truly feel like it's very one sided because you're the Empress, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be a person that just kind of like unloads, hey Red, unloads some frustrations they have with you, and you're not even focused on that with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight. You're busy. Okay, so if somebody just comes out the blue, um, with something bitter sounding or whatever, just know that with the Moon in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse, they've been on this for a while. Because remember, with the Seven of Swords at the top of the reading, they're very calculated, so they could be even like calculating things between you guys that you're not even focused on. Yeah, they are. Spirit just confirmed it. Yeah, they are. So by the time they finally feel like they're ready to go off on you or say something to you, they're gonna just start saying a gang of shit, and you're gonna be like, whoa, where the fuck did all this come from? Show me. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, because you you stand in this pinnacle energy. If you notice the contrast of this side to y'all side, everything the Empress is crowning, it's basically like pinnacle energy. So like you could be really focused on like getting things done, just living your life. I'm even seeing the Nine of Pentacles in my mind's eye. But meanwhile, on this side, somebody has so much like anger and confrontation and stuff built up. They want to say it to you so bad. All right, anything else on this? But if someone has some hidden animosity towards you, with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse, it's not so hidden. Okay, you can feel it. I clarify it further. I get the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is like something that's far from your mind. Yeah. Maybe with the Eight of Swords in reverse, you feel like you're not stuck on like anything in your head. You're not feeling trapped in. You could be free spirited, open minded. So you could be very open minded too. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse, you could be very open minded and grounded. You're able to like see different perspectives of things. You're not like stuck on one way of being. You can be very grounded mentally too. Show me. Queen of Wands, and you're very confident. Yeah, you're very confident, outgoing, very open minded. Hey, Scott, where you been? Good. you here? All right. Yeah. I feel like too, you're about to just be investing more into yourself, your physical appearance, your endeavors. I feel like you're just gonna be like really focused at this time. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, you feel like nothing's holding you back. Yeah. Okay. I feel like this Queen of Swords could be very critical of others. This Queen of Swords in reverse, they could be very critical of others. I don't think they understand that though. I think they feel like, well, I know better than everyone, so just take my criticism and be quiet. So this could be someone who coins themselves as being blunt, but they could be rude. Like you can be blunt without being rude. Like I don't know if people understand there's an art to that. Like somebody could be crass and they could say things at the wrong time in the wrong place. Like they don't know how to read a room. Like this is somebody who can't control their mouth. And it's like, oh well, it needed to be said. But yeah, did it need to be said at like Granny's birthday party when she just came out the hospital from a stroke? Like stuff like that. Like they don't know how to read the room, and 9 times out of 10, with the Queen of Swords being in reverse, they're not right. They're not right. They're just critical. They're just judgmental. So this could be somebody in your life here who just always got some shit to say, and they never think about what they're saying before they say it, or the environment or the temperature of the environment. But they feel self righteous in this though. So even if you say, "Hey, you know," they're gonna be like, "No, I have to say it like this," and it's very off putting. Show me this Queen of Swords in reverse. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, they need to kind of like weigh shit out before they say stuff or think stuff. Hey, CB. And they need to think before they speak. They need to really weigh it out. Like, is this the right time? Is this even the right space? You know, I don't think they do that. Show me. Empress in reverse. It's due to insecurity. Okay, so they have to just blurt things out because it's only things that they're insecure about though. That's what it is. It's only things that they're insecure about that they overly critique or that they criticize or something like that. It's something that they're insecure about with the Empress in reverse because you're showing up as the Empress in the upright. So if you sing better than them, they're gonna start saying they hate singers. If you cook better than them, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I just feel like home cooks don't really know technique," or if you fix cars better than them, they go like, "Yeah, because people ain't working in shops these days. They just fixing people's car in the garage." Like they'll say stuff like that, but in reality, they really wish with the 2 of Pentacles that they had that skill. Okay, show me. Page of Cups. So they may criticize and then be like, well, I was just saying, or I was just playing, or whatever. What is this? Okay. Yeah, Five of Cups. That's when they feel left out, though. So you may be like a leaver. Somebody get to saying reckless shit to you. You may just like move around. And then that's when they feel it. Show me. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's when they feel it. They feel it when everybody withdraws from them. And I feel like their coping mechanism for this is just being like, oh, well, they really don't have anything logical to stand on with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse. But this is someone who hurts their own feelings by being a pain in the ass. I mean, all right, let's move on. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. They got to get balanced out. Something's going on with them, but we can't unpack all of that right now. Okay, so you guys got the Lovers in the upright position here with the Page of Pentacles. All right, so there could be some new connections arriving in your life around this time. There could even be some new contracts you might be going into. And I think it's good right now because we don't have another Mercury retrograde till I think Cancer season or something like that. So this might be a good time for you to like get to know people, look into new contracts or something like that. But this may be a cool time for you when you're just connecting with people. Show me. Yeah, Magician. Now, some of you guys too could be manifesting more money in your life. Nothing wrong with that. You got the Six of Swords in the up right here. So, yeah, I feel like things are gonna go smooth. Connections, making money, your manifestation, things are gonna go smooth with the Six of Swords. If you were thinking about like switching uh phone plan carriers, this might be a good time for that too. You might find that you could switch your plan and get like a better plan and a brand new phone just from like going from one thing to another, something like that going on there. But I see positive manifestation for a lot of you. There's also gonna be some good news about money, but I feel like you're gonna be on the receiving end of this with the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. I just heard uh cash rebate. So you might find some type of little loophole or something you feel like with the Magician, like, oh, I really came out good with that. Mm-hmm. Show me. Nine of Cups. Yeah, I said you gonna feel like you came out good. Like, I don't know what you manifesting, but it's looking really positive. You're gonna feel satisfied. Whatever you calling in, the magician, the page of pentacles, the lovers in the upright, the six of swords in the upright, yo, get to work. Whatever you calling in, I feel like you're gonna be satisfied with this nine of cups. Yeah, you're gonna be real satisfied. Six of swords is it was being crowned by the nine of cups. It's like you walking away happy. You moving happy now. Something good is gonna happen here. Show me what's this good thing, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. So money to save. Maybe maybe that's something you guys really want to be able to do is save money. And Spirit just said something about a rebate and something about switching from something to something new and then realizing like, wow, you're saving money. Something's going on there where you're gonna make a change or you're gonna manifest an opportunity. It's gonna be good financially, and you are gonna be able to save. Now, terms and conditions do apply with the Four of Pentacles here, but I don't feel like it's nothing too crazy with the Six of Swords. So if you're going into a new contract or changing contracts or something like that, it looks positive, but still read the fine print. All right, let's see, gang. Show me. And then you might find that, like, if you meet somebody new, y'all might just get along very well. With the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords, you guys may get along well. I feel like it's time for a lot of people in the collective to really get out there and meet new people. You know, get from behind these screens and doom scrolling and stuff. Like, it's time to get back out and meet people. Like, everybody not bad. And I feel too, a lot of people have anxiety when it comes to meeting people in person. So they really want to like meet people online. But sometimes I'm telling you, you'll talk to people, not even just dating. I'm talking about associates, friends, whatever, acquaintances. People seem different online than when you get on the phone with them or get in person. And then it's a shell shock. It's like you're not even who you were pretending to be. So I feel like you got to get back to like meeting people in person so you can pick up the energy right away. Because people can be whoever they want to be online. And then you get on the phone with them or you get in person with them and it's like, oh my God. So maybe some of you guys do with the Page of Pentacles and the lovers here. You need to like meet new people, make new connections. Now, you guys got the Emperor in reverse. So release the need to control everything. Okay? Release the need to like control exactly how something happens and the moment it happens and all that shit is a turn off if you're trying to be in connection with people, romantic or platonic. That shit is a turn off. Being domineering and controlling and trying to manipulate the situation and so that you can be satisfied. Like, that's not natural. Like, just let things flow. And you also need to let people know that they can't control you. You're creating the Magician and the Nine of Cups here. You're creating your own happiness. So I feel like you need to release anybody in your life that has that domineering, criticizing, whatever energy on them. Get them out of your way. Because when you're manifesting abundance and happiness and all the things in your life, those types of people will start to get very insecure, the Emperor in reverse. will get very insecure and try to do whatever they can to gain control of you because they feel like you're manifesting rapidly and they aren't. Show me this Emperor in reverse. Nine of Cups. See, this Emperor wants to be happy too, but if you notice on the Nine of Cups here is somebody serving someone. This is like somebody wants you to serve them up your happiness. Like somebody doesn't want you to cultivate your own fulfillment and stuff because they want you to cultivate theirs or be of service to them. So somebody's really controlling in that nature. Like, okay, you can't spend too much time on your own happiness because then you're not working towards mine. Mm-hmm. Show me. King of Wands. So somebody is pretends to be bigger than they are. Emperor in reverse, King of Wands. So somebody could have an inflated ego. They need constant validation and attention and ego stroking. And if you are manifesting your own happiness and making new connections and whatever you're doing, they're feeling like you're not stroking their ego, or they feel like they've lost some type of control they have on you. The thing is, starting upright, you've just healed any people pleasing tendencies you've had. And when you heal certain wounds in you, it puts a energetic block up for the people who used to benefit from those wounds. So that's what it looks like has happened here with the Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment, your happiness, your joy, your pleasure is what you're manifesting. Like I said earlier, there could have been a time when you were passive when you wouldn't do that. And now you making you happy and focus more on that has really shocked or really, I don't know, kind of let people down because they feel like you should be doing that for them. Your validation should come from you validating them. So someone's masquerading as the emperor, but they're really just the king of wands. Show me this king of wands, please. Hey, Lindy. Yeah, Hermit in reverse. This is someone who has a problem with going within. Three of Cups in reverse. They really crave external validation, even if it's from people that they don't like and they know don't like them. So this is a time waster. And the moment they're not receiving the attention that they want from you, they're going to get it from outside external sources. Three of Cups in reverse. They may even get it from people who don't like you, just to get a rise out of you, to make you have a knee jerk reaction to come back and serve them in some kind of way. It's very egotistical, this one. Yeah. As somebody in your life is feeling underappreciated, King of Cups in reverse, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing in your world, but somebody feels like unappreciated, so they are wasting their emotions and their time with people that they don't genuinely care for. So this could be the type of person that pushes away the people that they care for because they're afraid of being let down or not praised or whatever. And they go towards people that they really don't care about because they feel more big that way. So I'm gonna put it in like a simpler term. You ever like flirted with somebody that you weren't attracted to at all, but it seemed like the words just rolled off your tongue and it was no pressure? I feel like this is that kind of person. Yeah. Whoever this is like they're just working against themselves. Magician in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you are the magician in the upright. I just feel like someone's like actually like working against everything that they want because they can't detach from the lower aspect of their ego long enough to feel. King of Cups in reverse here. It's like the lower aspect of their ego keeps them from feeling the joy and fulfillment that they really want. And they're wasting their love, their time, their attention, their energy because it feels safer. They feel like they've got the upper hand in that aspect with the Emperor in reverse, King of Wands. Okay. And then they're wondering here, will the fortune in reverse, like why things aren't working out or why they seem to be having bad luck. Well, for one, with the Three of Cups in reverse, they're around the wrong people. Everybody that shows up in the stands and claps for you, that doesn't mean that they want the best for you. They could just be killing time too. This could be a gang of this could be a group of people that just want to be distracted. Okay, so you got the High Priestess in the upright position with the Ace of Wands. So back to you. I feel like this is high time for you to be manifesting things. You did have the Magician in the upright as well. Six of Swords in the upright, Lovers in the upright, Page of Pentacles in the upright. This could be like a really good time for you to put your intentions out there. You know, and I feel like with the High Priestess, you know something's about to hit in a positive way. You could probably just feel it. With the Ace of Wands, you could just feel like, nah, I know something's about to hit. Like you could feel it. Show me. Now, you could be coming across as very mysterious at this time with the High Priestess. And this could make a lot of people want to be like intimate with you in some kind of way. I get the Two of Cups in reverse. So you even have people who you are no longer in like that kind of closeness with. They could be craving you sensually, or people that you are no longer emotionally connected to could be craving your attention or your presence. But there's definitely an energy of like your mysteriousness makes you sexually attractive to someone. Even if you're not with that person any longer or you've never been with that person. Um, Four of Wands in the upright, somebody feels like stability with you. You may too. I noticed one of the things High Priestess energy deals with. You can have people who feel like you're home, like they've never gotten over you. Like even if because the High Priestess is crowning the Two of Cups in reverse. So even if these are people that you hold no emotional space for, you're not in love with them, or you don't care about them on that level, they still crave your energy in some way, and they still feel like you're some type of safe space. And you could be thinking like, absolutely not with the Two of Cups in reverse. It's like even people who drop the ball in your energy still feel like it would be a pleasure to just have some of your energy, or to like have you in their space with the Four of Wands. Show me, or to regain some type of foundation with you. Spirit said reignite. Show me. See, I clarify this energy. I get the Two of Cups in the upright now. So yeah, people are desiring to be close to you again, to have some type of connection with you, romantic or platonic. But there's a heavy energy of sensual energy with the Ace of Wands. But you're very mysterious, so there's a disconnect, and people want to reconnect. I clarify this energy. I get the Seven of Wands. Excuse me, but you're guarded. You're guarded against either reconnecting with people or going back to people. You're just guarded. Period. Um, you're just guarded. Period. When it comes to connections. Oh God. All right, show me this. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're very guarded when it comes to allowing people to get close to you. You know, whoever this high priestess is, they didn't have an easy past. With the Two of Cups in reverse, it could have. This high priestess could have had to defend themselves from people that they thought cared about them or were close to them, possibly even their lovers. If you resonate with this high priestess, you could have had people even try to like burn you at the stake, in past lives. So now in this lifetime, you have your guards up, Seven of Wands, because you intuitively know that people who are not evenly yoked with you are going to be the most drawn to you. Two of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in the upright. Yeah. And it normally happens that way. People who are attracted to the high priestess, whether it be romantic or platonic, normally they have some type of mommy issues or some shit. See, on the surface, the high priestess can seem nurturing, but they are very private. They don't let everyone in. Seven of Wands. So you're gonna face a lot of pushback for that because people are gonna be like interpreting your energy as nurturing and open, but it's not. It's like it is, but to an extent with the Seven of Wands. Like they need to take that. If they have that issue, they need to take that to the Empress or the Queen of Cups. Like, don't necessarily bring that to the High Priestess because they're on a mission and they don't really care about like coddling or anything like that. But the Empress and the Queen of Cups, they don't mind, you know. But the High Priestess is kind of like, I got shit to do. I'm not gonna be there uh every day to coddle you. Two of Cups in reverse. You may also tend to attract people who could be younger than you, who are in need of guidance and nurturing. But you're gonna, with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're gonna have to choose wisely who you allow to be in this sacred energy with you. The High Priestess in this energy with the Ace of Wands. This is a very sacred, powerful energy. People are gonna want to get close to it, but they're not gonna be able to sit in it long. It's too much. All right, show me. Hierophant in reverse. So even see the High Priestess and the Hierophant are supposed to kind of like be counterparts. But if you resonate with this, you might be this High Priestess energy. You meet people who say, "Oh, they're on the level. They're spiritual. They're this. They're that." But then when you get in with them, Two of Wands in reverse, you realize they don't know shit you talking about, and they could be a charlatan. Whoever this Hierophant in reverse is, their intuition is way off, right? And you could, as the High Priestess, you could be observing them make grave mistakes, things that could fuck both of y'all up. So you got the Seven of Wands on them, like, nah. And even if this isn't a counterpart, this could be someone that's just like, yo, I'm spiritual too. I'm tapped in. I'm this. I'm that. But they do foolish things, and it makes you keep your guard up against them because they're not making like minor mistakes with the Major Arcana Hierophant in reverse. They're making huge mistakes. You know, things that could put you in like spiritual jeopardy. Show me the Seven of Wands. And that's probably the deal breaker. Two of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Somebody's spirituality or lack thereof could be the deal breaker for you. You could be like, no, I've come too far. I've learned too many spiritual lessons. I can't backtrack. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. It's going to take more than enthusiasm and flair and slick talking to get you to even open up to anyone at this time. I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse, like you're not easily swayed or easily charmed either. Like if somebody corny, you're gonna know. If somebody cheesy, you're gonna know. If someone's overdoing it with the flattery and shit, red flag. Like the High Priestess does not play in the upright position. With the Ace of Wands, it's like, oh no, 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 no. Can't get over on this one. All right. Yeah, Devil in reverse. And it's gonna take more than lust and passion to get your guard down. Seven of Wands. Show me. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, your mind is made up. There's no confusing you. Yeah. So you could be having a lot of intuitive hits, and they're on point. You know what's for you and what's not. All right. Yeah, but somebody feels like you're home to them, or someone likes that you feel familiar. You could also have two with the Two of Cups in reverse. You could have somebody feeling like y'all soulmates, but you don't feel like that. Seven of Wands. You probably like, oh no, we're not. You welcome. I appreciate you. So somebody could feel like you soulmates, and you like, nah, I don't think so. I'm looking for somebody more solid. Okay. Okay. What do we have, please? Strength in reverse here with the Four of Wands in the upright. Somebody's not strong enough to be in your environment, your life. Okay. Now that's a, you know, because the major arcana, the strength in reverse, that's like a weakness. Somebody, if you join forces with someone, or you allow someone into your foundation, they're going to be the weakest link. They're going to be the straw that broke the thing. I don't fucking know how to say that shit, but they're going to be the one. All right. Now, somebody who doesn't have courage, who's not strong enough to stand next to you, wants to be next to you. Somebody feels like your foundation is strong enough to carry the both of you guys, or all of you guys. That's a bit dangerous to me. You better be careful with that. When you have people who are not strong enough to stand in their own right, trying to be a part of your foundation, that's risky. Thank you tonight. Hey, Gio. Yeah. And you are realizing that someone's not even strong enough to be in a foundation with, you know? And with the Nine of Pentacles, you just want to be single here. You just want to do your own thing because you're tired of being with the weakest link, and it keeps affecting your foundation. You know, you got the major arcana, the Fool, and the upright being crowned by the Nine of Pentacles. You're ready to do your own thing and be free. You are a free spirit. Not everybody's meant to be married. Four of Wands can represent marriage. Not every, you know, some of you guys feel like you could do better on your own. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. All right. And with the Strength in reverse, you like, this motherfucker ain't even strong enough to protect me. You could probably protect yourself better and your own foundation. Cause this fool gonna let the enemy through the back door anyway. Okay? Let's talk about it. For Ten of Swords in reverse, yeah, you're done taking losses. You're done being backstabbed and betrayed from these weak ass spirits. That's right, Gio. You came in on divine timing, baby. And you like, you know what? Ten of Swords reverse the Fool in the upright. Enough is enough. That's how you feel it. You just want to move on peacefully. Knight of Cups. That's all you want. You just want to move on unscathed. You don't want no drama. You don't want to be hurt. You just want to move on with your life. But somebody's a fucking idiot, bro. Because I feel like they may try to verbally attack you because they see you moving on. Here we go. Show me. Eight of Swords. You don't give a fuck. Eight of Swords in reverse. You still don't care. You like you can say whatever you want to say about. And then Spirit just showed me that scene from The Color Purple when Mister was saying something to Whoopi Goldberg. She was like, "I may be black, I may be ugly," or something like that. When she finally had the courage to like speak up to him and leave, I can't remember because I ain't seen that movie in a long ass time. But she said something like that. She was like, "I may be black, I may be ugly," or something like that. But like she's like speaking up for herself because he's trying to say the worst things to her to get her to like go backwards, fall back, you know? Yeah, with the Six of Swords in reverse. It's like you just trying to move on amicably with the Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords in reverse. You made a conscious decision. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna let shit go because I just want to get out of here. And somebody's gonna try to say things to you to get you to turn around. Turn around. Every now and then I get nervous. Say you're never coming by. Turn around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Eight of Cups in reverse. You know? Turn around. Eight of Cups in reverse with the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody just miserable and they want you to stay in misery with them. Does somebody think that like love is sharing misery together? That's not it. That is not it at all. And you've made the conscious decision to free yourself. And you will. I just feel like though with the Eight of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse, there's a bit of pain there. You know, there's a bit of sadness there because you're like, fuck. Could feel like you wasted time or something. Yeah, Nine of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles and in reverse. You fought the good fight. All right. But it's gonna take you to lose something that was once secure to you for you to live to fight another day and have better things. The Lovers and the Upright, like you started with, something better is coming in for you. And then Spirit is saying, don't leave one, and you grown. Because I already know somebody's going to get mad when I say this. But don't leave one relationship and jump into another one. Okay? Be the Nine of Pentacles for a minute. It don't make you less. It don't make you ugly. It don't make you whatever, whatever. You need to experience being on your own. Because some of y'all could be making plans to go be with someone else, and you don't even know what that's going to be like. Like, Spirit is like, no, you don't want to jump from the frying pan into the fire. Somebody needs to be on their own for a minute, Nine of Pentacles, so they can see how strong they are on their own. Because you could have been with the Four of Wands in some type of space or connection or whatever with someone else, and it was a little bit easier. But where you going, you might have somebody, but it still feel like you paying everything, you doing everything. So just be careful with that. Be careful with that, gang. All right, show me this Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please. Thanks everybody for liking the video. Yeah, Ace of Swords in the upright. I'm telling you the truth. Be careful of like going from the frying pan into the fire. Bottom of the deck is the Strength in reverse again, because you might run across the same energy, the same weak spirited energy. It just look better now because you on the inside trying to get out. But then once you get over to that space, you realize, fuck, it's even worse. You know? So just be careful, gang. Be careful with that. All right. Because with the Nine of Wands out here, you already fucking tired. You already have been through the ringer. You need some time to just sit down and heal. Heal your nervous system, heal your mind, your emotions. And I already know you a dark divine feminine. So that, what I'm saying probably sound like a weakness, but it's not. Dark divine feminists need compassion and emotional safety and shit too. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you need to take some time to yourself to even rebuild yourself. You gotta rebuild yourself right now. All right. Cause somebody want to move right in with somebody. Like, be careful. Be careful with that. Cause you probably done sat up and told this motherfucker all the trauma, all the trials and tribulations you have been through, and they sitting there taking notes. Like, oh, so they'll deal with this. Yeah, fucking, I can't lie to you. Page of Swords. They sitting there taking notes. Like, oh, they put up with this for this long. They did this. They did. Oh, so I already know the blueprint. That's why you never. I don't give a fuck. But see, some people do that because they want compassion, they want understanding, they want to be whatever. You been sat up and told somebody every stupid thing you put up with, and they sitting back calculating how much you'll put up with them. And I told you earlier at the top of the reading, somebody was very calculating, and you were the empress, and they were trying to see how they can cash in on you or cash out on you, whatever. Be careful of that. Be mindful of not telling people all the bad things that happened between you and your last partner. You know, because you might go through a honeymoon stage with them, and they on their good shit. 6 months to a year later, they doing everything you told them you already been through. So don't talk too much. Don't say too much. Show me this page of swords intentions. I clarify the page of swords. I get the page of swords in reverse. See, that's not a good look. Somebody's intentions is to just gather information on your ass. Yeah, justice in reverse. And they ain't even gonna do you right with the information they gather on you. They gonna use whatever information they got on you against you in the court of law. Ain't that about a bitch? Show me. Show me this justice in reverse, please. Hey, the ones, yeah. Whatever information, communication, that's what they're gonna use to get ahead of you. Be quiet. High Priestess came out. Bottom of the deck is the moon. I'm talking about nothing. Okay? There is no need to know basis. Page of Swords in upright, Page of Swords in reverse. No, nobody is on a need to know basis. Nobody. Especially with the justice in reverse. Because I really feel like whatever information or whatever you say, somebody gonna try to use it against you. Show me why. King of Cups in reverse because they feelings hurt. So somebody gonna sing like a canary once they feelings hurt. And and the worst motherfucker you could deal with like that is the King of Cups in reverse. They gonna use every pain, every trauma, every vulnerable moment, any vulnerability you ever shared with them. They gonna use that against you to hurt you in the worst way. Cause you gonna be thinking you told them this shit in confidence. Page of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in the upright. And they thinking, oh, I was just gathering information just in case. Be mindful of that. This person is going to come off as very empathetic, very intuitive, very compassionate. Whole time, bitch, they are gathering information to use against you if you should ever try to get away from them. Oh my God, Gio. I'm sorry, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. People can be cruel, gang. I'm sorry you did that. Hey, Scorpio rising. Damn. That's why the high priestess had the 7 of Wands earlier. Remember, because she was saying like she's guarded with the 2 of Cups in reverse because the people, they thought they could trust were the ones that was against them the whole time. Yeah. So keep shit to yourself, man. Get a journal. Get one of those little pocket things where you could just record your voice, not even on your phone, so you don't use up storage. Get one of the little pocket recorders. You just got to vent. Take a walk. Put your headphones on and talk so you don't look crazy or something. I don't know. But you're going to have to find a space to vent in that ain't closed in because them closed in vents lead to other rooms, honey. You better take a walk and talk to spirit. That's what you better do. Take a walk and talk to spirit because you can't trust everybody. Yeah, sleeping with the enemy. And they be waiting to say something about a vulnerability you expressed or shared with them when you thought you could trust them during the honeymoon stage. That's when they get you. All right. And they're gonna say things that you never thought they would ever say. Like, damn, I knew you was crazy. I knew you was unstable, but like not like that. Yeah. And somebody could be trying to take you through the ringer right now financially. You know? What do we have, please? You got the Chariot. Yeah, it's time to just move forward. Full steam ahead, man. I feel like you trying. Show me. Yeah, you gonna be okay. I clarify the Chariot in the upright position, major arcana. I get the 10 of cups in the upright. You gonna be okay. I feel like you gonna be able to get away from all this weird shit. You gonna find some happiness again. Just try to keep your heart intact. Queen of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Don't let this shit turn you bitter and emotionless and emotionally cold and withholding. That's what they want. They want you to become like them. Because only somebody emotionally cold can be this way. Don't become like the people who have hurt you, is what Spirit is saying, because something better is coming along for you. You're being pushed in that direction. Just don't let your heart be hardened on the way there. You know? Keep your spirit intact through this. Oh my God, I love that song, Scorpio Rising. I love that song. It's so nostalgic to me. Show me. Yeah, the Emperor in the upright position. Yeah, just stand firm right now, you know? Stand strong right now. With the 7 of Pentacles, you're going to reap the benefits of all this hard work. Just stand strong. You're going to reap the benefits of it. Okay? Damn, this feel heavy. I ain't even going through none of this, but I can feel it in my fucking chest. Like, you know? And stay strong, gang. You got this. All right, hold on. Let me go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's see. Yeah, so I feel like it's time to be happy. I feel like that's your main focus with the Chariot and the Ten of Cups is just going towards things that you love that make you feel fulfilled. You did have that Nine of Cups too, you know. You're realizing that you can't take the past with you. You have the Six of Cups, excuse me, you have the Eight of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Cups. I feel like you realize like, I can't take the past with me. You're confident and moving on. I clarify further, I get the Six of Wands in the upright. So yeah, this is your time to be successful. All right. I feel like you're gonna have people really trying to throw monkey wrenches in your plan. Even if they see you a little bit joyous with the Ten of Cups, you might have some people that just kind of want to wipe the smile off your face because they are so bitter about your existence. Um, if it doesn't align with them, okay, yeah. All right. Anything else on this? Four of Pentacles, yeah, you're in self-preservation mode because you know the victory is almost there. So you're in self-preservation mode because you know, like, it's almost time for you to truly be able to celebrate the way you want to. So it's like you're just kind of like keeping to yourself with the Four of Pentacles. You could be coming across as kind of very disciplined or just kind of like um restricted, or you could be restricting people's access to you because you've got big things to accomplish in your life right now with the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. And with the Emperor energy here, you know that like you have to be in this energy. You have to. So you just really take control of things at this time. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse, with the Judgment in the upright. Somebody who feels like they didn't give you the love that they were supposed to, really wants a second chance with you, but you feel like this. Some of now this ain't gonna be for everybody. You could feel like this person is a player. All right, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Whoever this Knight of Cups in reverse is, they do want to like revive something with you. All right, let's see why. Why does this Knight of Cups in reverse want judgment, a second chance, a revival? Show me, please. All right. No, you be good. Get over there on your little thingy. I don't care if you got an attitude. All right. Show me. Four of Cups in reverse because they're bored. Two of Wands. Yeah, they're bored without being connected to you in some kind of way. I don't know if you like the life of the party or you just with the Judgment and the upright, you just bring the energy. Like you just when you come in, like everybody just kind of wakes from the dead. Like everybody just kind of gets up. Like I just heard "Lively Up Yourself" and "Don't Be No Drag." That's a song by Bob Marley. So like maybe you have that type of energy. And this Knight of Cups in reverse, maybe they thought with the Four of Cups in reverse that they could do without it, that they could find it elsewhere, but they can't. So they're still longing here. Judgment crowning the Two of Wands. Somebody's like longing here to reconnect or to give and take. Okay. Or they're just longing to have like a girl, what are you doing? Or a rejuvenation or something. I don't know. Show me. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. So somebody kind of like wants to go back to the old days. Now this don't have to be romantic. This could be anyone, but somebody definitely feels like, man, I miss the old times. I miss the way you used to be. Or somebody just says, I miss us. So I don't know if that's something someone would say to you, like, oh, I miss us, or something like that. With the Six of Cups here, girl, show me. The Death card and the Knight, excuse me, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, somebody feels like it's lights out, like you've counted them out. Yeah, somebody feels like you counted them out, or like if this is not romantic, if someone held like a high position in your life, they could feel demoted. King of Pentacles in reverse with the Death. Yeah. Two of Swords in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. People in general in your life feel like you have placed them back at start. So people could feel like they were once close with you, but like now they don't have that same access or that same closeness they once had with you. Seven of Wands here after tarot. Somebody feels pushback from you. Somebody feels your boundaries, even if you haven't said anything. I feel like energetically with the wands here, somebody feels your boundaries. And then it's like access denied. Ace of Wands in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody feels like you don't want to exchange energy with them anymore. Or they feel like they're throwing their energy towards you, but it's getting no response. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. So someone could feel like you don't care about them, or you're apathetic towards them, or indifferent or something. Show me. Seven of Pentacles, but remember I said we see the Tower. Seven of Pentacles, though, this is what they've earned. They've earned this from you. I told you it's going to be very shocking. Somebody's going to come back to check their traps where you usually will be. Somebody is used to you being where they left you. That's cocky as fuck, if you ask me. Ace of Wands in reverse, though. It's like somebody's used to you being in the same spot they left you in. So if y'all argued at your crib and they walked out, never talked to you again, or some stupid shit, I'm just using that as a metaphor, or whatever. They feel like that's where you always supposed to be. Even if shit is hard, the Tower, somebody feels like Seven of Pentacles, you still supposed to be there, trying to like mend it, nurture it, work it. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse, though. So it's like, no, absolutely not. I'm not worried about it. You worry about it. So there's something going on there where it's like, I'm not worried about that. You worry about it. So someone could create tower moments, or they're used to creating tower moments than having you come in Seven of Pentacles and clean it up. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords in the upright. And you could be like, no, I'm not. You clean it up. You fix that. You created that tower. You go clean it up. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, don't come in here fussing. What you want? Okay. Oh, today is National Tabby Day, gang. Shout out to all the cats. All right, let's see. Y'all hear mine cutting up. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So they're in a fucked up situation. And this, like, okay, you're supposed to be there to soften the blow for them. Somebody is also feeling like, too, with the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's also feeling like, wow, so you're not even worried about me. You're not even worried about how I'm doing. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're not even worrying about, like, if I have anything, if things are going well for me. Somebody feels like that. But I feel like this is on some self pity shit. They created this mess. They created this shit. And now they want you to be overly concerned. Like, what? Where was their appreciation when you were concerned though? Show me. That's right, Red. Yeah, Seven of Cups. They was being messy. They was being delusional. They was being a fucking mess. They had too much going on, either too many options, too much shit interfering with the stability that you had already cultivated with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, show me. Now you about to get money and move on. Confirmation, Ten of Wands in reverse. You're not carrying shit for nobody. This is your time to be free. Do what's best for you. Show me. Somebody wants some type of weird ass codependent relationship with you, but you're not even benefiting from it. You're not even gaining nothing. They getting all the perks, not you. Show me. Yeah, Tower again. They are an emotional wreck. Seven of Cups. This person is a little off too. Like if they feel it or think it, they gonna go off on it. Yeah, this person, they got like a, I don't know. They liable to go off about shit that ain't even happened. And the Seven of Cups is ruled by Neptune. That's the planet of illusion. So this person in a whole nother reality than you. They're in a whole nother world. You could be saying something and showing this motherfucker, and they ain't gonna even see that or hear that. Whoever this is, they have a tendency to like drift off, tune out, disassociate. You know what I mean? You could be saying some real shit like with the tower twice. You could be like, "Yo, come on, get up. Everything's falling apart. This person be off in La La Land somewhere, thinking you being a victim or something, and then they look up and everything done crumble, and then they gonna ask you like, well, what happened? And you gonna be like, man, I was telling you what the fuck was going on, but you wasn't listening. Yeah, somebody disassociates. And the thing about that is, with the Seven of Pentacles, it leaves you to have to do the grounding work. Because they're in the Seven of Cups. You in the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You're preparing for the tower. You are trying to fortify the foundation before the tower hits. They're in fucking La La Land. So if you saying like, yo, a tower is coming, let's prepare, let's whatever they call it, bear down, bend down or some shit, they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're being negative, la la la, everything's okay. And then when that shit really hit with the tower twice, they're gonna be asking you, why you didn't say nothing? You gonna be like, man, I fucking told your ass to tighten up. I'm telling you, you got the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Spirit is like, this is something you don't need to be worried about because you're doing the work. If they don't want to do the work and they want to be off in La La Land, disassociating, escaping and shit, you gotta let them have that. Because there is really no time. But if we were speaking of time, shit is like lapsing them. All right? Yeah, Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you're out of there. You're like, I'm not staying in this delusion with you. Or this illusion with you. All right. Yeah. Do you want to go out? Why are you over there doing that? Are you pacing? What's going on? Yeah, because you got the Eight of Pentacles. You doing the work. Somebody else is just lost right now. And it's not your responsibility to be their anchor. I'm telling you, with the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's not your responsibility to be their anchor. Because people will get used to you being their anchor and then they'll just become lackadaisical. You know? And then they won't put in any effort. And it makes your job or your situation or whatever, your emotions, whatever, it makes it harder. You know? You can't be loyal to a fault to where it makes you the scapegoat for every fucking thing. You can't do it. Hey, Shane Bailey. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see, gang. Okay. Yeah, show me this Ten of Wands in reverse, please. Yeah, you need, and the Magician came out for you. This is the time you need, and the Magician came out with the Page of Pentacles, and I told you you're gonna be manifesting money, getting your shit in order. That's what you need to be worried about right now. Okay, especially in the climate that we're in. Show me. Yeah, Ten of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands in the upright. Now that you have released all these other people's burdens, other people's shit, this heaviness, you're about to take off. The Wands is fast moving energy. The Eight of Wands with the air bow and arrow here, you're gonna mark your target. You're gonna hit it. Okay. Now that you are not weighed down by codependency, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I was telling you somebody wanted a weird codependent relationship with you. If you release that with the Ten of Wands in reverse, now you can take off. Now you can do more. Now you can cover more ground with the world in the up right here. Now you can cover more ground. You know? Now you're not being weighed down. It's like, oh, I can finally do what the fuck I want to do. Show me this show me this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please. Yeah. The Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it was like you were waiting on shit that wasn't gonna materialize because you were so bogged down with other people's shit. I don't even think you realized it. You probably didn't even realize it. And then maybe something kind of like hit you, like, damn, why am I holding all this? Why am I holding all this shit, all this pain, all this fear, all this work? This don't belong to me. So you dropped it. Then you call your power back with the Eight of Wands. And I'm telling you, gang, people will stay in your life just to be a burden, just to be the Ten of Wands, just so you can't take flight. I'm telling you, it's very sinister, but it's the truth. People will sit in your energy and be like, well, I want them to make it, but I just don't feel like they should. People will literally sit up and like cast with their words on what they think you should be, how big they think you should be with the world, how much you should see. Like people will sit up and do that, and they'll be thinking in their mind that they have every right to do that. Three of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, just to keep you small, just to hold you back, just to keep you from reaching your potential. People will be around you. Those are the types of people who believe in keeping their friends close and their enemies closer. See, I believe in keeping the enemy far the fuck away from me. But people with uh kind of bad mind energy, they do it by staying around people they don't like. So they are the enemy that they're keeping closer. But they don't see it that way. It's a weird reverse psychology, you know? And then the elders always say betrayal never comes from a stranger. So these are the people that's around you all the time, and they'll be looking on you like, man, I just really hope that they don't, because I just feel like they don't deserve that, or I just feel like they shouldn't be able to do that because I'm not on that. Motherfuckers base your life on what they are capable of, or what they're interested in, or what they feel like they can accomplish. They'll be projecting that shit onto you. And then you'll be wondering how come every time you're around them you feel heavy and stagnant, but you take an hour away from these motherfuckers, a walk away from these people, and all of a sudden people talking to you, opening doors for you, get discounts in places and shit. But as soon as you get back around these motherfuckers, it's drab, it's dreary, it's delays. You gotta start looking at that shit. Also be the people that's up under you in your energy, but don't want to see you make it. They just know they have a better chance at delaying you if they're close enough to you. So be mindful of that. Anytime you hear a motherfucker get to talking about, yeah, I just keep my friends close and my enemies closer. They don't even know what a friend or an enemy really is. Because if they did, they would keep. none of that shit close to them. So you be mindful of that. And know that they probably are the open enemy in other people's lives. They probably the lurker, the evil liar, and shit and goofy shit like that. They the stalker. They the one checking people pages that they don't like. Cause they feel like they doing something Machiavellian or some shit. Man, move around. Okay? That's child's play. That's fucking child's play. Show me. When all honesty is they just curious as fuck. The death in reverse, and they're never gonna change. So you have to. They're never gonna change. You know? That's why you have to give your own self peace of mind. Don't be waiting around for a motherfucker to do shit. Don't wait around for a motherfucker to change. Don't wait around for a motherfucker to heal, to think better about themselves so they can think better about others. Don't wait around for none of that shit. Eight of Wands, you got things to do, places to be, and people to see. You waiting around for nobody to finally have some type of fucking realization about you. That's too much like asking for permission. That's too much like delaying your life. You out here waiting for nobody to know this shit. Show me this death in reverse. High priestess in reverse. Yeah. Try to throw you off your game. Try to make you doubt your intuition. Fuck that. Don't wait around for none of this shit, gang. It's time to drop all the unnecessary shit and move forward. There's so much life for you out there. So much for you to see. You supposed to be living a full life. Fuck the system. Fuck the paradigm. Fuck the program. All of that shit. You supposed to be cultivating a bigger life for yourself. You gotta learn how to do it. You gotta learn how to create this shit in the midst of this chaotic space we're in. It's not gonna be easy, but you're gonna enjoy some of the moments along the way. But you need to get away from anybody who ain't listening to their intuition or anybody who wants you to go against yours, so that you could be in some type of union or some type of codependency with them. Yeah, go against your intuition so we can be cool. Fuck you. Don't ever do that. It only troubles you. And they low key don't even get karma if you're thinking that. If you purposely go against your intuition to appease someone else, you can't be sitting around talking about, yeah, and I hope they get karma. You already knew. Spirit already told you what was going to happen. You just wanted to have the benefit of the doubt. What I've been telling y'all for like fucking 10 years, the benefit of the doubt only gives way to doubt. Now, you doubt your intuition just to be in certain spaces. And you're not even benefiting from it with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And my baby just got mad. Yeah. You're not even benefiting from it. What benefit do you have from going against your intuition? Because it always bothers you in the end. When you see with the death card in reverse that nothing has changed. Yup. All right, Spirit. Anything else? Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, you got shit to do. Generational wealth is calling you. A better legacy, a healed legacy. You are creating that. You can't afford to go against your intuition for anyone. As tempting as it may seem, as nostalgic as it may make you feel, as passionate as it may make you feel, whatever it is, you're going to have to be stronger than that. All right, show me. Period. Chariot, vigor. You're gonna have to be stronger than that because there's something big waiting for you. You know, major arcana too. The chariot. All right. Shout out to my magical moderators and members, my loyal subscribers, everybody who liked the video, my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's see, gang. Don't we got a full moon or something, moon in Scorpio or something? What's going on there? I think it's something approaching, gang. I think it is. Where tonight at? All right. It's on Friday. Thanks, Gio. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay, yeah. I was thinking that. Thanks, gang. So y'all get y'all little stuff together. You know, ain't tomorrow Friday? hmm You don't gotta feel pressure to really do too much on the full moon. I mean, unless your spirit is calling you. Sometimes your spirit will just call you to like take a spiritual bath, to rest, to relax, to it depends. Everybody's spirit is different. Okay. Oh shit! It's a happy Friday tonight. You guys got astrology, destiny. Wow, as we talk astrology, right? Okay. So maybe some of you guys may need to get like your natal chart done. Now I don't know if it's just me, gang, because I've been into astrology for a long time, right? Before they introduced that one new sign, Ophiuchus or some shit. Now, I mean, I don't know. I'm going off of my feelings, but you could correct me if I'm wrong. Does it seem to you like once they introduced like Ophiuchus, natal charts shifted by some like planetary alignments, or is that just me? You know, because back in the day when I first did my natal chart, my numerology and stuff, that Ophiuchus sign wasn't even in the space, and things just seem different. But I don't know. I could be wrong, gang. Okay, let's just read this while I'm yapping. What is this shit? Oh, here we go. It says visit an accredited astrologer to have your astrological chart read. Enjoy stargazing. Learn about the planets and how their alignments affect you. Take bold steps towards your chosen destiny and go for it. Yeah, so maybe you might need to look at your astrology chart to see, like, because a lot of billionaires do that. They like get their charts read, their cards read, all the things to find out when's the right time for them to make certain investments, certain business moves. Like astrology is old as time. That's how the ancient elders and ancestors even started being able to create time in a certain way. So Don't think that astrology is new age. That shit is not new age. Okay, this shit is old as fuck. Okay, you know, it's very ancient. So don't let anyone make you feel guilty about looking up astrology or being into astrology, especially those of you, because I get a lot of people who are Christians that watch my shit and they just kind of vibe, but they're curious, but they also skeptical. Y'all need to get y'all natal charts read or astrology charts read, whatever you want to call it. If your God created the planets, right, and all the things that included in that, you shouldn't feel ashamed of that. You got to break out of that colonized mindset that you can't research all things, you know. Um, but anyway, some of you guys may need to do that so that you can kind of see, because it says destiny. We don't have to be so dramatic with destiny. We could just say shit you're supposed to be doing, right? Or shit that's lined up for you, and how you can get there quicker, how you can avoid certain shit and certain obstacles, and you know, and how you can be prepared for things that may be on the path to what you're trying to do. And if you learn those things and you get that knowledge or that clarity, it makes your journey smoother. Okay? Because spirit, God, the universe don't make no mistakes. You know? So, yeah, you know, we are looked at as like non secular or underground artists, those of us who believe in astrology, tarot, numerology, and all the things. But spirit is all inclusive. And so is your God. So you gotta look at things. Look at how shit's about to line up for you. It's all about clarity and being able to formulate a plan so you can get to your destiny the way you want to. And it doesn't hurt if you got a little magic or help on the end of that. Okay? It says take bold steps towards your chosen destiny and go for it. Formulate a plan and go for it. You don't have to wait around. All right, let's see. And the reason I say you're God is because you guys say that I don't even want to get into it. Bottom line is, if you believe in God, you should believe in the all. Okay? And you're supposed to be discerning enough to know when something is evil and when it's not. Not just because it's popular for something to be evil. Where do you think sundials came from? Astrology, astronomy, all the things. That's how time came into form in one aspect. But there's layers to everything. So you need to be open to learning, but having discernment and protection to know what to get into or what not to. Just like with everything, you know? Okay, you guys got spirit is funny. Tarot guidance. Yeah, so maybe some of you guys may need a reading. Or maybe this reading could have given you clarity on something, pointed you in the right direction. Or maybe some of you guys just like tarot. But it's funny because on this card, it's the Fool card. And that card came out for you earlier. So this is definitely a time for you to be taking chances, taking calculated risks. And the way you take calculated risks is by mapping out things. The way the great ancestors did it, the ancient ancestors did it, they mapped out the stars. That goes back to astrology. So you may be like, oh my God, I'm into new age. spirituality of going to hell. We are already in hell. We're trying to get out of this motherfucker. Okay? So utilize the tools that have been provided for you. All right? Let's read this. It says, time to leave your comfort zone. Your life mission awaits you. Learn the ancient art of reading tarot cards. Consult a tarot expert for guidance. An unexpected offer will be made. Okay, we talked about that offer earlier, you know. And then sometimes people do consult tarot readers when big decisions are on the table because they want to know, like, they want to, but you got to go to somebody you trust, you know. Okay. But I feel like there is guidance out there for you. You just got to get away from the discomfort of labeling it as new age because it's not new age. Even this book said, what did it say? It says learn the ancient art of reading tarot cards. Consult an expert for guidance. So we talked about it being old as time. This is ancient shit. One thing that people need to understand is that we are still living in ancient times, but we just have modernized technology around us that's drowning out our like innate instincts and our, all the things. But all that shit still stands, and you can tell by nature how nature keeps pushing through and stuff like that. So like, don't be like afraid to embrace these tools that were given to you, put here for you to help you map out your plan a little bit better. All right, let's see. You got dice gamble. So some of you guys are afraid to gamble. Some of you guys gamble too much. You got seeker, and like some of y'all just live life like fuck it. You got seeker dowsing rods. You're a seeker of truth, and you've had a lot of experiences because of that with a dice gamble. You said fucking a lot in your lifetime, and that's how you learn things. That's how you know the truth about things, because you were just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. Now, the dowsing rods are another tool for divination, if you want to call it that, or gaining spiritual knowledge, or getting answers, like the pendulum. So you might be in this space where you're seeking new ways to get knowledge or communicate with spirit or communicate with the spirit realm or whatever. Let's read this. Okay, here we go. It says, seek and you will find. Don't give up. You're almost there. Time to step into your destiny. Wow. A lost item will soon be found. You found the information you've been looking for. Reconciliation and reunion bring great joy. So it says something lost will be found. You could have lost yourself in this world, taking chances, whatever, whatever. But you've been seeking self for a while, and I feel like you're in this space here where you are picking up on even like ancient things about yourself. You know, some of you guys are also too trying to figure out where something all went wrong. You could be with the dice gamble and seeker. You could be like really trying to figure out like, because there could be something spiritual with the dowsing rods where you're trying to figure out, did I break spiritual law somewhere with the gamble? Did I do something wrong? Because whatever spiritual awakening you could have been going through or are going through now, it could be very intense. And maybe you are thinking like you gambled wrong, or you took the wrong path, or something. Show me. Arrow focus. I feel like you're being pointed in the direction you need to go in. Dreams incubation at the bottom of the deck. You need to spend more time like resting. As for some of you guys, you are caught up in a rat race, so the time that you really wish you could rest, you can't. Mhm. Okay, so focus on the here and now. Yes, try to figure out where you went wrong so you don't have to go back there again. Okay? Trying to find your power, get some clarity with the crystal ball. Yes, do all the things. Get clarity, focus. Once you get the clarity, focus in on that. You know, take calculated risks right now. Don't really gamble like that. Take calculated risks. You know, with the mastery coming out, make sure you know the ins and outs of everything. Okay, and get focused here. All right, you got scrying mirror. So somebody is definitely trying to like pick up on you in the spiritual realm. You could be having dreams of people with the dreams incubation in reverse. You could be having dreams of people that you don't even talk to. You not you don't feel no way about them. You could just be with the scrying mirror projection. You could just be picking up on other people's energy about you. Now, this is specifically for someone who is very powerful with thunder and lightning. Like you're powerful enough to like control your thoughts. You know that if you're thinking of someone, that they could be thinking of you, and you also know that if you're thinking of someone, it's because of something in you that they may have triggered or awakened or some shit like that with the thunder and lightning. Okay, but only you can decipher that. All right, now you guys got fickle flowers. So be mindful of people who seem on the surface to be giving you your flowers, but they're actually feeling very iffy about you. They don't know how the fuck they feel about you. They don't know if they like you or not, but they seem to be giving you your flowers. You know, maybe accept it gracefully, but don't put too much stock in it. Now, this card says, stop giving others the runaround. Make the first move. Be clear about what or whom you really want. Romance awaits. You are worthy of love. So maybe you could be dealing with somebody that's fickle. It's like, and see, this is a type of manipulation or just the way someone could express themselves. But this could be someone that's, you know, giving you all the signs of commitment with the roses and the carnations and shit. And doting on you, but in the same breath, they could tell you like fickle energy, like, yeah, I'm doing all of this, but I don't want to be with you, or I don't see a future with you. Or if it's not romantic, it's like someone pretending to be giving you your flowers, but they really feel a way about you or something. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Yeah. All right, gang. That was your collective reading energy check in. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video, my magical moderators and members of the channel. Thanks to everybody who sent me a gift tonight. I appreciate you who liked the video. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from our websites. Love you guys so much. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.